Today on the Topping Show, the courtroom is attacked by CNN after exposing their lies. Vivek on Nikki Haley profiting from war that she supports. UAW President Sean Fain wears a shirt that says "Eat the Rich" while being in the top 5% of earners himself. DeSantis says he will repeal the Trump bump stock ban and Biden's pistol brace ban. Anheuser-Busch tweets with a Dalmatian butt is roasted in mere minutes. Tesla now offers a factory wrap for a mere $8,000. Qualcomm announces additional layoffs. Canon launches a machine to make the most advanced semiconductors on the market, they claim, and LinkedIn bans My Cigars and cybersecurity posts. All that much more on The Topping Show. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of Topping Show is sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice a day. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me. You see, that's the joke. If you're an IT leader or a business owner, you can reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Also, if you spend $37K, you get a free 37mm flare launcher, either side loader or straight loader. Dealer's choice, so to say. Go to toppingtechnologies.com to learn a little bit more. Also, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of October, so if you can click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Now, going over to the business part of the podcast, you have Canon launching a machine claiming it will make the most advanced semiconductors on the market as the market just heats up further and further. Now, Canon is best known for their cameras and their printers and their lenses. It's one of those things where you really don't think about them for data center or really semiconductor or chip technology. Now, interestingly enough, they claim this new tool will allow them to make the most advanced on the market. Now, it's one of those disappointing things where perhaps I'm just nostalgic for the heyday of the 70s and the 80s when product names were extremely, ridiculously unique and creative. Perhaps due to copious amounts of things they used to put in the water back in the day in terms of recreational substances, so to say. But nevertheless, I think you could have a modicum of creativity without those, to be sure. But nowadays, it seems like they just use a spreadsheet. I say that because, again, this is supposed to be a revolutionary technology. Canon wants to put their name on the map, and yet the machine is called the FPA 1200NZ2C. I was going to say uninspirational to say the least. It's almost as boring as something that comes from the U.S. House of Representatives. We have a bill that's just called HB 279A. It invokes no emotions or tells you anything about the product. It's one of the things I always give crap to BMW about, where they have all this instead of actually having a product name, they're all just a couple letters and numbers. Mercedes is a lot of the same. It's one of those things where I think if you want to really convey emotion and really give an idea of what the product is for a consumer, give the product a name that they can actually understand, not the FPA 1200NZ2C. But again, you'll forget about that in 18 seconds. It's not a very memorable name. But nevertheless, it is apparently supposed to be groundbreaking, and they claim they'll be able to make semiconductors equivalent to 5 nanometers in process and go as small as 2 nanometers. Now, in terms of when they asked for comment, they said the latest nano imprint lithography system is Canon's challenge to Dutch firm ASML. Again, another C- for marketing. It's an acronym, so I guess it's kind of neat depending on what it stands for, but again, you'll forget that company as soon as we stop talking about it. Now, ASML dominates the extreme ultraviolet lithography machine market, which is the EUV machine market. And they say that ASML's tools are required to make the most advanced chips, such as those in the latest Apple iPhones, which are manufactured by Taiwan's TSMC. So it'll be interesting to see as Canon goes into a new product category and really wants to break into a new product market. Will it be accepted? Will it truly be the best? It'll be interesting to see some benchmark results and tests as once you get people get their hands on the product and see how well it really works. It's also another category where it's heating up exponentially, especially with manufacturing in the United States, partially because thanks to the pandemic, we realized how the downside of a global economy where you have semiconductors made in countries halfway across the globe, where nowadays with the American economy, damn near everything you like and enjoy and purchase has a semiconductor in it somewhere. Think of basically everything electronic. So with the exception of such great things as the staccato pistols and perhaps the Glocks, I can't think of hardly anything that doesn't have a semiconductor chip these days. So it'll be interesting to see. Let me know, do you think this will really put Canon on the map, or do you think it'll change consumer perception of people just thinking they're a camera company? It'll be interesting to see, but I always say time shall tell. Thank you everyone again for taking the time to tune in today. I appreciate your support trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of October. So if you could click that button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, any comments are also appreciated because the feedback is how we grow, make the channel better and better together. Lastly, if you like the channel, it may or may not help with the algorithm. It's a mysterious thing. I'm not quite sure. It seems like it changes on a weekly basis on which videos go viral, which ones get shared more. But at the end of the day, your support is also always appreciated. Also, lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.